Hey, what's up, guys? Xavier Caudle here, and today we're going to be doing a little film analysis of Mekhi Becton from Week 8. He got injured Week 9, so I couldn't really show a full game of this, but I got 16 clips here from this game, and he looked really impressive. Looked like the same guy, really mobile, really agile on his feet to be 370, moving people off the ball at will. Like this first play you're going to see, he's going to get up and under 55. His guard's going to come over, hit 55, and he's going to lift him up and carry his momentum and plant him on the ground. So let's see here. Really good job here from Becton and his his left guard, I should say. Boom, yeah. There he goes flying. This is more Becton than it is his guard. His guard does get a good hit here, good punch, but Becton just really carries his momentum. And he already had him moving as it was by himself. As you see, he's already moving. And right there is just dominance, man. Something I love watching about Becton, the dude is just mean. Straight up, he is just a physical player. And you'll see a lot of plays in here that resemble that. And a couple against Chris Jones that are really good. One really bad against Chris Jones, actually, I have in here where he just gets flattened by him. But still, yet he had a couple good reps against him today, so that's always cool to see. But we'll go on to the next play now. Next play, we're going to see him do a really good job in pass protection here. What I really notice about this play is just how agile he is, like I said, for as big as he is. Really nimble, really quick on his feet. And you'll see here in his pass set, his feet are just moving, stomping. Something I love to see out of just guys as big as him. You don't see movement, you don't see footwork like this, but here you'll see it. Watch. Just kick slide. I mean, look how fast he moves back, completely mirrors him, gets in front of him. That guy never had a chance of getting it, Darnold. Yeah, really good job from him on this play. So this next play is going to be him versus Jones, and he actually does a really good job here against Jones. Let's see it. Yeah, good job there from Becton. No, just notice how well he moves his feet, gets his hat on that, tries to get his hat to the outside shoulder there. Does a good job fighting, get his hand in there, and then see, he changes the line of scrimmage. That's, I mean, he ends up 5-6 yards deep trying to make this tackle, but initially he does get 2 yards of movement. That's a really good job there from Becton. See it one more time. We'll see it in slow-mo. Here's a good step. Initially beats him to the outside shoulder there. You see that? Jones doing a good job hand fighting. So is Becton. Becton staying with him. This guy comes over. He just gets thrown off and ends up making this block. That's a good job from them too, though. It's a good job from Becton. Good job from Jones fighting there. Great play overall. So on this play, we're going to see what I really love about Becton. And that is just his ability to crash down and just clear out space. And this play is actually going away from him, and he's letting this in. He's going to let him free run, but he's going to crash down and hit 91 right here and just send him in a just absolute frenzy to the ground. Let's see it. 91's on the ground. He's just so powerful on his down blocks. It's really what I love about Becton. Anytime they ask him to down block, he just always clears out space, and you're going to see this in the next couple plays, a 4th and 1 where Becton just clears out at least 4 or 5 yards of a hole for his running back to get the first down. He's a beast. But let's see this one more time. We'll go to the next play. Boom. Good contact there. Yeah, really good job there from Becton again. So on this play, we're just going to see Becton do a really good job of pass setting and working his feet, making sure he gets in the way of this defensive end, really using his agility and his speed to stunt this rep from that guy. Like I said, it's something I love about Becton. He just moves his feet. And you'll see it here. Watch him. Boom. Really good job there. Notice how his head pops back immediately from that punch. That's a really aggressive punch. Kind of gets a little bit of the face mask there. Might have got away with one, but A really good rep there from him. Notice, just look at his foot movement. Always keeps that wide base, never gets his feet too close together. Good chest. I mean, his form has so much improved since college. It's unbelievable. And you just see it right here. Just such a pretty rep from him. We'll see it one more time. We'll move on. Yeah, again, great rep from Becton there. So here, we're going to see something that Becton will learn later on in his career, and that is to throw late hands. Um, and right here, you're going to see this a couple reps this game. I have them in here of him just leisurely throwing his hand out there. He's not waiting to make that punch, and gets his hand smacked away. And as a result, they get the edge because of it. You can't throw your outer hand. You can't just lay your outer hand out there and expect for a good defensive end not to smack it away and get at the quarterback. That's not going to happen. Luckily, Becton's big enough, fast enough to move his feet and push this guy out of the way really before he even gets to Darnold, but still yet, you don't want to see this initially. You don't want to see that left hand really get out there and be a liability for you. You want to use your punch to your advantage. But we'll see it here. Watch, left hand comes out, smacked. We'll see it slow motion. That'll really help. But look, he just kind of lays it out there. He doesn't punch. He just, smacked away. Doesn't make contact. But Becton, like I said, luckily enough, he is fast enough to get there and push him out of the way. So it's a really good hustle play by him. That just kind of showed me as well that, I mean, this guy just has elite athleticism for his size. Like, how many big guys do you know that's going to get beat off the edge initially, off the first move, and then still be able to recover fast enough against a guy that is 100 pounds lighter than him? That's unbelievable. But still yet, that's something he needs to work on. He doesn't need to leave that left hand out there and let guys just smack it down and get right off his edge. But we'll see the play one more time. Yeah, he just has to work on that, but that's simple. That's a simple fix. So on this play, Becton, I'm just going to show you his comparison to Chris Jones, really. Well, I showed you a play where Becton does a really good job of moving his feet, standing in front of Chris Jones, and getting, 2-3 yards of movement on him. That's a really good job from him. But here we're going to see what Chris Jones does, and that's just outspeed him. Chris Jones is a lot lighter than him and a lot more explosive than Becton. Becton, for his size, does get more movement because he's bigger, because he's, just as physical. He's like Jones, he is aggressive. But Jones right here, you just see him explode off the ball and straight up just beat him on this rep. Like, Becton is asked to step down, make the reach block on him, and he doesn't even get close. We'll see here, and Jones makes the play, of course. Yeah, puts a hand on him, throws him off, Becton falls. This is just a really good rep by Jones. Really good recognition. He follows the guard here. He's reading the guard. He sees the guard step down. He knows Becton's going to want to take over, and he just throws that hand up there and gets straight to the running back. That's a good job by Jones. And Jones is elite. Jones is an elite 3 tech in this league, hands down. And right there, he just showed it. But yeah, good job from Jones there. Becton, he could be a little bit faster. He could have took a better step. Notice how he false steps here. Hold on, I'll show you. Watch this foot. It comes right back to the same spot. So he never gets any lateral. He never moves laterally at all. He just comes back to the same spot. So he just kind of picks his foot up, stays in the same spot, and doesn't move. So you're going to get beat when that happens. When you're asked to reach somebody, you're always going to get beat if that happens. But good job by Jones there. Becton could work on that step, but still yet nothing major. He did have the advantage. He was shaded. This play is going to be a 4th and 1. This is the play I was talking about earlier. You're going to see Becton just block down on 55 and completely wash him in. 89 is going to do a good job stepping down here, picking this guy up. 49 is going to fill, but all they need is 1 yard, and this hole is going to be humongous. 22 is going to easily get 2 yards here. But like I said, you're going to see this hole. I mean, it is huge. See it? Good step there. Boom. Yeah, just washes down. Washes this whole line over 2 gaps. Really good job from him there. Yeah, one more rep. Boom. Good initial contact. Running his feet. Really good job there from Becton. So in this play, we're going to see again what I was talking about, and that was Becton putting that left hand out there, being lazy with it, and the guy's going to knock it away and take his outside edge. Still yet nothing really catastrophic happens because of it, but it's just bad. It's just bad habit. It's not what you want to see. You want to see him use that punch to your advantage. You don't want to just lay it out there and let a guy smack it away and take your edge. But he's a rookie. This is something he's going to work on. Promise you. This offseason, I would almost guarantee you this is gone. But we'll see it here. Again, right there. Like I said, nothing catastrophic. He's still moving his feet well enough. But he should be using that punch to his advantage instead of just completely letting this defensive end nullify his left arm. See right here? Smacked it away. He's going. He does a good job replacing it there and moving his feet. So nothing catastrophic comes of this play. Mostly because Becton is a generational athlete. Like, this guy is just a superior athlete to pretty much any offensive lineman I've seen in a while. Maybe not Wyatt Teller or Quentin Nelson, somebody like that. But there's very few. There's very few, that can play like this, be this size and move, be this agile and be this strong. It's really astounding. And like I said, even though he's smacking his left arm away, nothing comes of it because he's not gaining any ground. None. He's trying to put his body into it and he's just getting pushed out. Really good job there from Becton to stay with him, to mirror him, even though he loses his left arm there. So on this play, you're just going to see a really good rep here from Becton. He does a good job. Okay, so on this play, you're going to see a really good job here from Becton. He's just going to pass set, move his feet. Like I said, he does it really well. He just moves his feet. He's big. He's agile. And he just makes his play. And we'll see it here. Kick slide, kick slide. Does a really good job there. See, this time he doesn't let that left arm get beat. He just throws it early, making him throw his hand early. Yep, there it is. And just stays right with him. Really good job there. That's a good mind game at least. At least he knows what he's doing. Give it away immediately. Yep, good job. This guy doesn't ever want to make contact with Becton because he knows he's never going to be able to beat him just because of his weight and his strength. Like, he's never going to be able to put his body into him and beat him. So this is a really good job by Becton here. Defensive ends give him a lot of respect. A lot. And good job by 71 coming in and cleaning up the block too. Great job there from them too. So on this play, this is really the only play I saw from him this whole game that just looked terrible. And it was only because he's versing Chris Jones, and Chris Jones bull rushes him and just puts him on his back. I didn't watch the play very closely. Like, I only watched it a couple times, so I don't know exactly what happened. He might have tripped on 71's foot here. We'll see. But Chris Jones, man, just, oh, man. This is a bad look for Becton here. But we'll see it. We'll see if he trips. Pause it. Bam, initially gets him off balance. Yeah, he trips on his foot right there. That's what happens. But still, yeah, this is a really good rep from Chris Jones because Becton lets him into his chest area. Instead of sitting down, punching him, keeping him out of his chest area, he lets Jones just run straight into him and just put him on his back. Even though he tripped, this didn't look like this is going to be a good result for Becton either way, whether he trips on his foot or not. But you see, I mean, that's a big man hitting the ground right there. And Chris Jones is, 300 pounds. Becton's 370. That's a 70-pound difference. Good rep there from Jones. Yeah, Becton's got to fix that. He can't just let a guy like that just straight up into his guard. He has to recognize against a guy like that, he has to throw his body. He can't throw that soft punch. He has to put some momentum into him if he's going to bull rush him. But good rep there from Jones. Becton, just got to fix that. On this play, this is what I was really talking about. People just, they're unwilling to go at him, try to throw their body into him, beat him that way. And here you're going to see Becton throw his left arm out there. He's going to try to smack it away again, but this guy is just way outside of his rush lane. Like, Becton, and this is what I'm talking about, this is a testament to how well Becton moves. They're just trying to run around him because he's 370 pounds, and Becton is just not letting them do that. And time again, I think they were just doing this over and over, trying to wear him out. And there, he doesn't get around to Darnold. He would have never had a chance here on Darnold because Becton was right on his shoulder, right there. Like there's no chance he gets to Darnold here. And this is just really, this is just what they were doing. They were just trying to edge rush him the whole time, wear him out, I think. And then maybe later in the game beat him, but it never really happened, never came to fruition. Becton did a really good job the whole game in pass protection. This is a great job by Becton. So on this play, I'm going to show you what I was talking about. People don't want to bull rush this guy. And right here, you're going to see 51 try to do that, try to take his outside shoulder and bull rush him, and it just don't work at all. Becton's too big, he's too physical, and he's not like clunky. His movement's not clunky. He's very fluid with his movement. So you're not going to do this, especially being 100 pounds lighter than Becton. You're not going to bull rush this guy. You'll see it here. Yeah, he just tries to throw his left arm in there like every other tackle that he plays against and tries to get some movement that way. And he goes nowhere. Nowhere. Becton doing an excellent job there in pass protection. We'll see it one more time in slow motion. Kick slide. Like I said, wide stance, good center of gravity. Gets his shoulder there. Does a really good job of just stopping all of his momentum, keeping him from the quarterback. Great job there from Becton. So on this play, I just wanted to throw this in here just to kind of showcase again his run dominance. He's actually going to block two people on this play. Initially, he's going to start off, hit 94, completely knock 94, 4 or 5 yards out of the play, and then come up and hit 49 and knock him 2-3 yards again. His punch is super physical, like I said, and you're going to see it here. He's going to do a really good job on this play of showcasing that. Boom, good punch, lets that tight end take over. Boom, another good punch. Just does a really good job of working from one man to another there, being physical, being, that run dominant tackle that he was drafted to be, and clearing space. He was clearing all kinds of room. If the rest of his team did half of what he did right there, then that would have been a lot more. So a lot more. But you see how much room's here because of Becton. Just tons. But we'll see it one time in slow motion. Good step. Good angle. Hits 94 there. Lets his tight end take over. 71 pushes 49. He takes over 49. Pushes him. Gets him off balance. Really good job there from Becton. So on this play, you're going to see Becton do a really good job here in the run game. He's going to take a really good step. He's going to make a physical punch on here on 94, like he's been doing all game. We've seen him pancake 94 a couple times, and he's going to move 94 out really well. We'll see it here. Boom, boom. Yeah, just really good job moving him. As a defense, as the edge guy there, you really can't have that happen to you. And if Adam Gase knew how to draw up a play, there would be a blocker for 49, and this play would be doing numbers. But unfortunately, Adam Gase is their coach. But still, yeah, really good job here from Becton. Like, look how much room there is because of him. You can't be the edge guy here. And let's see, that's almost 8 yards of movement. Estimating that's 8 or 9 yards. That's a really good job from Becton there. Again, you're going to see him do a really good job in pass protection here. You're going to see this defensive end try to put a move on him. He gets stunted. He tries to spin, gets stunted, and he's going to the ground, and then the guard comes over and just hits him for extra measure. But Becton does a really good job here, moving his feet, being quick in his kick slides, and just doing an overall great job against this defensive end here. Let's see it. We'll see it in slow motion. Not really sure what kind of move this defensive end was trying to put on him here. Yeah, just trying to get his arm. I don't know why he jumped there. You're not going to jump against him. But he was already going to the ground. Guard comes over just needlessly. And Becton did a really good job there against his matchup. Like I said, if only the rest of the team could do that. See, the guard just lets Chris Jones right through the gap, gets completely beat, and then just leaves. He's like, all right, I'm going to go do something else. There's no effort to keep Chris Jones out of this pocket. But it's whatever. Really good job here from Becton. keeping 94 out of the way. Becton did a really good job this game. Like I said, I love Becton. I think he's, in my opinion, the best tackle that came out of that draft. People want to talk about Tristan Wirfs. Yeah, Tristan Wirfs is really good too, but Becton just has this incredible upside, like just huge upside that's possible with just how big he is, how fast he is, how strong he is. If you're still here, I appreciate you being here. If you like the content, as always, like and subscribe. But until next time, guys, peace.